Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss the next question of our agriculture optional answer writing practice series. And the question for today is enumerate the regions behind decelerated. Just read the question properly. It is asking decelerated progress of cooperative societies in India. That is why is the progress of cooperative society is decelerating, that is going backwards or reducing. Okay, that is the question. And briefly describe the role of FX marketing cooperative societies in the country, that is NAFED, NCDC, and TRIFED. So we all know these three are cooperative society. So we have to discuss the role of all these three. So let's see how we can approach the answer. Obviously, in intro part, either you can define the cooperatives directly, that yes, what cooperatives are. These are a group of peoples where they come together for some cooperation, where they come together for common upliftment of their goal, come together for skill development. They bulk their goods and produce a good amount of and have a good amount of production. So all these things can be written as a simple definition of cooperatives, or you can add some facts here, facts or definition. So this is how you introduce. So I have given you a simple definition to which you can start, or you can simply write some facts about that. In our country, various states such as Maharashtra has highest number of cooperatives. I think I'm not sure, but I think yes, Maharashtra has highest number of cooperatives. Various cooperatives such as Amul and other various cooperatives such as Amul has done very nicely in the past and is still doing very good, especially for the farmers of Gujarat, Maharashtra. So all these things can be written in the introduction part, and this is your homework. You have to write a good intro for this question and you have to comment. Okay, I have given you a brief idea. You can either define or either you can write some facts. Both the idea I have given. Now you have to comment the comment the definition which you have wrote about this question in our comment section, so that we can read it and we get to know that you are going in good direction or not. Now let's move to the question. So the first part of the question is asking us about the reasons behind decelerated progress of cooperative societies. So what are those reasons? We will discuss them. Reasons. So first important reason is the political interference. Political interference. So we will see that excessive political interference is seen in the development of cooperative societies in many states. Okay. So you may also see that the elections to cooperative bodies are often delayed or manipulated by the politicians. So if this is one of the major reasons. I think cooperatives are a lot more interfered by the politics. Secondly, poor financial management and resource constraint. Poor financial management and resource constraint. So I think many cooperatives suffer from poor accounting practices. Okay, financial mismanagement is there, lack of professional audit is there. They are highly dependent on government loans, grants, which makes them financially very unsustainable. So all these things can be written into this. Next, the third one is that the lack of professionalism and skilled manpower. Simply write lack of skilled manpower. So a lot of times you will see that the cooperatives often lack trained and skilled managers, trained and skilled persons who can take the decisions, who can do the business oriented, who can take business oriented decisions. So all these things have, there is a huge lack of skilled manpower. Next, you can also write about regional imbalance. Regional imbalance in the is there. If you see some states such as Maharashtra, Gujarat, and even Karnataka, these have a huge number of cooperatives, and most of the cooperatives are working very nicely. Okay, and if you see on the other states, for example, it will be Jharkhand, Odisha, etc. So these states have not a great amount of good working of cooperatives, although there are some cooperatives in these states, but they are still lagging behind. Most of the cooperatives are on paper only. So this is one of the major problem, regional imbalance. Corruption and mismanagement of funds is also one problem. Corruption and mismanagement. So you will see that there is misappropriation of funds, and there is also a delay in loan disbursement, and the recovery processes of those loan taking recovering that loan is also hampering that functioning. So there is a lot of corruption. I think in cooperatives a lot of corruption is there, and which also acts as a problem. I'm not saying about all cooperatives, but in several cooperatives, they are just on paper, they are just to evade tax, they are just to take grants from government, doing nothing. Okay. Next, you will also can write limited market access and infrastructure. Limited market access and infrastructure. Many cooperatives fails to integrate with national supply chains. They face the problem with poor storage, poor transportation, poor processing facilities. So all these things also adds up the problem that can be written. You can also write here one more point, number 7. I am the space is not lifted down the page, so I am writing it over here. You can write about over regulation and rigid laws. Over regulation and rigid laws. So cooperative societies are generally governed by outdated laws. Strict operational freedom is and those laws restrict the operational freedom. For example, there is some various cooperatives in various states. So generally, these are regulated by states. So all the states have various kinds of rules. In some states, they are given more freedom. In some states, they are highly regulated. And even multi-state cooperatives face dual control by state also and center also. So all these things act as a major problem for cooperative functioning. So these are the reasons why there is a decelerated development of cooperatives. You can mention all these points. Now we have to discuss the functions of, or you can say role of NAFED, NCDC, and TRIFED. So we will see briefly. We will discuss all the roles. So first of all, we will start with NAFED. The full form of NAFED is National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India Limited. Okay, so its major role, or you can say major functions, are first of all procurement of agriculture commodities at MSP. Procurement at MSP, generally it procures pulses. Okay, so keep in mind, generally it procures pulses. It also helps in export and import of agri products. Export and import of agricultural products. It also provides price support operations on behalf of the government. Price support operation on behalf of government. This can be mentioned. It provides storage, grading, and packaging facilities. Provides storage, grading, and packaging facilities to farmers. Okay. So I think these all things can be mentioned in, and there is a major impact of NAFED is that it stabilizes farm prices, and through that it prevents distress sales. Okay, the farmers do not go into distress sales when there are lower or higher farm prices. So that is a very good work done by NAFED till now. Next we have NCDC, that is National Cooperative Development Corporation, NCDC, National Cooperative Development Corporation. So it generally provides financial assistance to cooperatives, financial assistance to cooperatives. These cooperatives can be either of in agriculture sector, dairy sector, horticulture sector, fishery sector, processing sector. So it provides financial assistance to all these cooperatives. Secondly, it has also role in capacity building and skill development of cooperative members. Capacity development and skill building. Use role in it. Next, it helps create rural infrastructure, improves rural infrastructure, such as it has role in building cold storages. It also promotes building of warehouses or quality warehouses, processing units. So all these things can be mentioned. And overall, if you see, so its major role is in boosting rural employment, boosting value addition in agriculture through cooperatives. So this was about NCDC. These three four functions you can mention. Next we have TRIFED. TRIFED. So its full form is Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India Limited. Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India Limited. So first of all, it has a huge role in marketing of minor forest produce and MFP and handicrafts. Marketing of minor forest produce, and handicrafts. Manner forest produced, you can also mention, sir, if you go to TRIFED shops, TRIFED powered shops, you will see there a lot of tribal collected things have been sold there. For example, honey, natural honey. Okay, there is lac made products. So all these things is there. Secondly, it procures them and market. It has role in procurement and marketing of tribal products, and there is a scheme through which it procures, that is Vandhan Yojana. Vandhan Yojana. Do remember this scheme, very important. Next, obviously, it provides market intelligence training and design support. Sorry for the delay, and there was some kind of, I think, laptop based problem. And it also provide retail outlets and exhibitions for travel products. Retail outlet and exhibition for travel products. All these points can be mentioned, and you can conclude positively here by mentioning that although cooperative societies had played crucial role, but they are due to some stunted governance, stunted structural and financial challenges, they are decelerating. The need of the hour to promote institutions such as NAFED, TRIFED, NCDC, so that our cooperatives can be enhanced again. So that is how you can end up with conclusion. So that is all for today. If you like it, please press the like button, please do share, and please do subscribe. It takes a lot of hard work to make such videos for you on regular basis, and if you like, if you share, if you subscribe, it motivates us to make more such videos for you regularly. So that is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.